So before I get into my actual split, just to give myself a little bit of credibility, so you don't just think I'm a random person, even though compared to some of the freaks on YouTube, I am a random person. But I've been personal training for over 2 years. I lost 95 pounds. I've competed in a USAPL local powerlifting meets, and I'm a kinesiology major, and I've trained an NFL athlete and a lot of collegiate athletes. Okay, so getting into the outline of my split, it's a 6 day routine alternating between legs, back, and biceps. I also have uh, abs on my push days just because I always have a little bit of extra time. And then on those push days, I also include rear delts and traps. I do this because it's a good way to increase my back volume, which is super good just for posture, base strength, all that good stuff, while still managing fatigue because I can handle doing, rear delt flies on a push day, and it's not going to interfere um, with my back days. And I have my rest days on Wednesdays. I do that because I deadlift on Thursday, so I want the most amount of recovery, especially for my CNS, and then just, such a big lift, using multiple body parts on that. And on Wednesday, again, to increase my back volume, I'll do like banded rear delt flies, nothing too crazy. So the general concept behind my split is that it's a mix of a traditional push-pull leg split, sort of a mix of an upper-lower split. Um, for me, it takes the weekly volume of an upper-lower split, but it's a more practical body part distribution. What I don't like with upper-lower splits is I don't think aesthetically lower body should take up 50% of your routine. And then from a strength standpoint, I don't think separating upper into just one um, half of your split is enough separation. So the reason I like training legs, back, and biceps together, for another reason, is that it's easier for me to train deadlifts. I like powerlifting, and then doing deadlifting, Romanian deadlifts, all that fun stuff. It's working your legs, it's working your back. The trouble is putting it on a leg day or a back day. If it's on the same day, you don't have to worry about the fatigue as much, and I just feel like it gives me a better overall workout. Especially there's, in my opinion, not too much exercise selection in back and biceps, so being able to add in legs kind of spices things up, makes it more enjoyable. Again, you have that fatigue factor of deadlifts. And also, a lot of people can't handle full leg days. That's why a lot of people hate legs. But for me, I like squatting. But, if I'm doing 4 leg movements in a row, like I like kind of the reward of getting to do bicep curls or chin ups in between. Um, and I just kind of like training that posterior chain as a whole, especially for athletes too, where that's so important, and just general mass and powerlifting. Another benefit of this split is being able to get into the same higher weekly volume as other splits. But again, like I said earlier, I just think it's more efficient. The difference between maybe running a push pull legs or an upper lower split where you hit each body part hopefully twice a week is if you're getting 10 the recommended 10 to 20 sets per body part. Let's say you get 20 sets of legs in 2 days. So let's say 10 sets and 10 sets. On that 10th set, it's not going to be very effective. Like that 10th set can't be like a super heavy compound movement, because if you do 5 sets of back squat, 5 sets of front squat, 5 sets of deadlift, and then by the time you get to your fourth exercise, it's like you're not going to be able to move any weight. Whereas if you split that 20 sets up between 3 days, the distribution's a lot greater. You can have more compound movements, and the weight will allow for just more overload and carryover in general. Because if for me, for example, if my first workout of the day is on Saturday is front squats, um, and then I do hip thrusts after that. If I were to close that in on a 1 or 2 day split, I'd have to front squat and hip thrust either after already doing back squats or deadlifts, my weight's going to be a lot lower. Especially for me, front squats is a huge weakness. But as a power lifter, I wouldn't want to prioritize that over back squats. So this way I get a little bit of both. I get to prioritize it, but not over my back squats or my deadlifts. It's just on a completely separate day. Just kind of wrap up the general outline for me. Again, it's higher volume, more efficient sets. I think it's more fun, more variation, so less plateaus. You can be slightly more specific for weaknesses. And that's why I do it. Now I'll get into my actual personal split with my workout breakdowns, just kind of a real quick run through. It's not going to be a full in-depth telling you every single workout. I'm just going to show you the basics, but if you guys do like this, let me know and I can definitely do a full in-depth breakdown of my daily workouts. Okay, so again, I'm just showing you this screen. So this is my 6-day split, alternating between legs, back, biceps, and push. Again, Wednesday is my rest day. So let's get into the first legs, back, bicep day, which is Monday. That is my squat emphasis. So I'm doing four sets of back squats. And also what I like to do in my split, keep this in mind for every day, is that, so take the back squat for example. Not every set is the same. A lot of times I'll write a note to myself where my 4th set of back squat is pause squats. Or like, for example, on another day, if I'm doing pin presses, the first set might be regular grip. The second and third set might be close grip. Again, I just do that. I like a lot of variation. In my opinion, it helps break plateaus and helps compensate and fix weaknesses. But yeah, so 4 sets of back squat. I have, it says rack pulls, but I'm actually doing block pulls now. This app I'm using, it's JEFit. I love it. Not every workout's going to be exact because they don't have every single workout, but you have the ability to write yourself notes. So if I go in here, you can check out the weight, notes. So you see it says right there, block pulls, which is what I do, and it keeps track of your logs. I also alternate between, depends if I'm like bulking, getting ready for like a powerlifting meet or anything, I alternate between moderate and heavy days where if I do my Monday heavy legs, back, and bicep day, my Thursday leg, back, and bicep day is moderate. Or if I'm cutting, like I am now, just starting for summer, I'll alternate between volume and moderate weights. So again, getting back, then I do, these are actually front squat lunges. Again, front squats are a weakness. I do chin-ups, some row variations, some curl variations in here, forearms, some cable pull-through, some glutes, and calves. And then my Tuesday, again, just going over it real quick, I'll just show you. Barbell bench, that pin presses are block presses now. Push presses are seated military press. Dips, again, getting in rear delts. Lateral delts are a big weakness for me, as you could kind of see in this video. So I hit a lot of those. I hit abs. Wednesday is my rest day. Thursday, so it's my second legs, back, and bicep day. This one is deadlift emphasis, and I also high bar back squat on this. Rear delts. Again, some back, some bis, some forearms, some calves. My second push day, this is a military press emphasis, which again, my shoulders are a weak point. I like it aesthetically. You could see all these workouts, some abs again. And then my third leg, back, and bicep day, again, front squats are a weakness in there. Zercher squats, highly underrated. Hip thrusts for men, highly underrated. Just scrolling through that. And my final push day, I have a dead bench, some shoulders, some incline, floor press. For those, I do dumbbell neutral grip, but any kind of floor press, super underrated. Just started doing easy curl upright rows recently. That one has a lot of controversy. I've never had a problem with any shoulder pain or anything like that. And honestly, a lot of the science doesn't support the notion of getting pain on that unless you're doing it wrong. Kind of a controversial workout. I like it. And again, some abs. And again, just went over this super quick. The point of this video is just to kind of show you a new, in my opinion, fun and efficient way of breaking up your training split. I think it's good for athletes, for building mass, for powerlifting, just casual gym goers. You can um, alternate this split. I actually have it written down for like general outlines that I give to clients and then adjust for them personally, or just for my own benefit. I like writing plans. You could adjust this as a 2 or 3 day split for athletes, a 3 to 5 day split for normal gym goers. I do it 6 days a week because even though I could benefit maybe from an extra rest day, I do get close to overtraining a lot, but it's because I like training. It's rough for me to even take one rest day. But again, if you guys want more in-depth explanation of this, let me know. Still new to all this. Hopefully, I'm trying to get everything covered, get some good quality. Trying to come out with at least a monthly video, hopefully more. And then follow me on Instagram at steven.duckweiler. Duckweiler spelled Duckwiler, Steven with the V. I post some fitness stuff on there and just everyday stuff. If you guys have any questions, you can DM me or comment them.